Welcome back, Hawks fans. It's your boy Bryce Lewis back for another Atlanta Hawks wrap-up right here with the Hawks come off a 104-95 victory tonight over the Philadelphia 76ers. And today's game was a very weird game. It felt like the Hawks were in control a lot of this game, but at the same time, Sixers weren't necessarily truly put away, as you saw like late in the game, and then even in the first quarter, it felt like the Hawks were in control. Second quarter, Hawks could barely score. Sixers barely scored, but they were able to close the gap. Third quarter, Hawks had a lead. Sixers came back to tie, and then Hawks seemed to assert dominance going into the fourth. And then the fourth, they pretty much played extremely well at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and then it got back to a 6-point game later in the fourth, and then they, had to keep the starters out there, and it was just a weird game altogether. But they come out with a victory, which is a big bounce back win after losing to Utah yesterday. Tonight, Trae was able to have a Trae Young-like-ish game. He got to the free throw a lot this game. He shot 10 free throws today, went 10 from 10 from the line. So that was big, obviously. Trae was trying to get his rhythm back, getting those free throws, as Atlanta is actually dead last in free throw attempts for a team in the league. So getting 10 from Trae was big. He had 26 and 7 tonight. Murray only had 10 and 8. Really didn't do too much. Didn't really have a shot going tonight. But he still was active on the defensive end, getting steals. Hunter with 14. Clint Capella's been huge. Clint Capella has had a lot of 18, 19, 20 rebound games in the last few games. I know people are always critical of Capella because sometimes he misses bunnies, but today he was 7 of 10 from the field, had 18 points in 26 minutes. He's getting you 18 and 20 and 26. So Clint Capella obviously is not playing a lot of minutes, but productive in the minutes. And maybe that's something that Nate McMillan has seen. He says Clint is better in shorter stretches. He'll be more productive in shorter stretches than maybe playing him long minutes. And maybe it's paying off because right now he's playing really well. John Collins, 11 and 4 tonight. Off the bench, Okongwu led the bench with 10 and 11 tonight, a double-double for Onyeka Okongwu. Played a lot of minutes tonight. Aaron Holiday at 4, Justin Holiday at 6, AJ had a 3, and Jalen Johnson had 2 tonight. So, like I said, it just felt like it was a weird game. Embiid was the leading scorer for the Sixers. I expect Saturday's game to be much more competitive, just more energy. It just felt like it was not energy tonight. It just felt like it was just kind of a weird game. But, the Hawks were able to come out and win the game, obviously. Obviously need to do a better job of closing out teams at the end. Obviously, that's something they need to work on for sure. But realistically in this game, I think the Hawks took care of business tonight. Obviously unveiled the new peach uniforms, new peach court, representing Atlanta tonight. Love them. I know a lot of people sometimes have some mixed feelings on those types of things. Some people feel like uniforms are too simplistic, but I really like the court and I really like the uniforms tonight. Might have to cop one of those for sure, but we'll have to see about that. But good to win in those new uniforms tonight. You always want to win when you debut things like that. So, like I said, it's all win for the Hawks tonight. Go to the 76ers in Philadelphia this Saturday in a rematch. Like I said, I expect a more highly competitive contest this Saturday in terms of just energy is better. And everything as Hawks go to 8 and 4 on the year. That's a pretty good start, I think. If you're a Hawks fan, you're 8 and 4. Listen, in the Eastern Conference, it's kind of all over the place. Right now Hawks sit fourth right now at 8 and 4. Celtics above them 8 and 3. Cleveland 8 and 3. Bucks at 10 and 1. Raptors at 7 and 5. So it's one of those things where it feels like maybe that, depending on how the season goes, maybe that's where the Hawks kind of range throughout the year between 6 and 3. So that'll be interesting to kind of see how the season continues to progress forward. But good win for Atlanta tonight. Obviously got some things you definitely got to clean up for Saturday. But I think they, like I said, were able to bounce back after playing last night to the Utah Jazz. And, just coming out there and just they took their business tonight against 76ers. So we'll see what happens on Saturday. This was your Atlanta Hawks wrap.